In the 5th edition of CargoTalk Digital Conclave Trade Query on Credit Trap brought the attention of all the panelists.
Please guide how to work on credit for freight. It seems like a trap if we give it, and if we don't, then the shipping lines are directly offering it. What do we do?
Now, in this pandemic world, yes, it's extremely difficult, but then you will have to very keenly balance knowing the customer, what we call it as the KYC. You have to be very, very strong in that before you afford the credit. At the same time, you are mentioning that shipping lines will give it and take away the business. Yes, that danger is always there, because shipping line will know all these customers much more than what you know, and they have got a big, big pocket compared to you.
Cash is king, and cash will remain king. How do you generate the cash? How do you maintain that cash? I think it's a far more deeper subject. It depends on your cost of borrowing and things like that. But yes, I agree with Mr. Raju that if you delay a little bit, the shipping lines today, because they want to diversify and they want to do it, they have much deeper pockets. They would tend to, buy you out.
There are many things that shipping line can't do, and you can do it. And there are many things that shipping line can do and you cannot do it. So it's just about making and finding out where you can really play your game.
Continue to highlight KPMG study on e-commerce retail logistics. Here is look on their findings about logistic operators.
Between FY10 and FY15, that period, you'll find that the first wave or the first opportunity really came to the traditional players. And these were players that had large networks across India, had access to multiple PIN codes. You'll find that the captive players at that point also were around and commanded a sizable share. And you'll find that the e-commerce players at that point were just about emerging. If you fast forward to the current day, you'll find that the share of the traditional players has significantly diminished. And you'll find that the captive arms continue to be very dominant, right? In our estimation, they still control about 60%, approximately 60% of the total shipments are controlled in-house by the logistics arms of these big e-com retailers. And you'll also find the emergence of this new play, which is the hyperlocal play, right? Serving omni-channel businesses, serving some micro centers in particular cities. And looking forward, the expectation is that really these two, the captive players, and we expect to see some consolidation here. You'll see the daily shipments will move from 4 million shipments to approximately 24 to 25 million shipments in FY25.
Lufthansa Cargo orders another Boeing 777F to augment its freighter capacity.